Yeah, just came out of the cinema. It was fantastic. This is my review of Fantastic Four First Steps. It is so surprising to me how much I enjoyed this movie. And why? Because honestly, I had my doubts. Just like every other Marvel Cinematic Universe films this year, I've seen this in IMAX 3D. And I can tell you this much. It is the best MCU film I have seen in cinemas this year. Yeah, that's right, I went there. And how so? Well, despite the fact that it's not perfect, I will go through the pros and cons of this movie. Let's start with the good. The score by Michael Giacchino, superb. The cinematography, stunning. The production design, love it. It's giving pastel blue Jetsons for me. And I really love that. The powers are very well realized for each of the characters. And also Silver Surfer is so cool. I know that Silver Surfer has been done on screen before in Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, but this Silver Surfer is really cool. Not saying that other Silver Surfer wasn't cool. I personally am quite attached to babies. I think babies are really cute in general. And I think that the introduction of a baby does give it a very interesting family dynamic that we have not seen in other Fantastic Four films. I do realize that Sue and Reed having a baby is definitely something from the comics. I personally have not read any of the comics. I think baby Franklin is absolutely adorable. Despite the fact that this is a standalone film, I can't wait to see what they do to connect this to the MCU. On to the not so good. The characters lack warmth. I can definitely see the attempts of having a good family dynamic, and some parts are quite fun, and I did laugh out loud a few times. Some moments are quite tender and adorable. There's definitely some more serious moments where there's a little bit of fighting, and that's all good. But in terms of warmth, I would say I care about the characters, but it's very surface level. The characters themselves are not well realized in terms of their personalities, their motivations, their history, because of the choice to not have this be an origins movie. It feels very much like I missed the first act. It almost feels like if this was a TV show, I'm halfway through the season. I don't know enough about the characters to fully care for them and warm to them as much as I would in other iterations. So I do care about the characters. The characters are likable enough, but I feel like I've missed a few steps. I don't think there was good enough material to flesh out the characters' personalities and history and their motivations. I also think that the film is a little bit simple. Don't get me wrong, simple movies are great. Simple movies have simple ideals and is easily accessible to a lot of people. However, I think that if you compare this film to the previous two iterations, which was the two 2000s movies, and then I think there was one in 2014. If you compare this iteration of the Fantastic Four compared to the other Fantastic Four films, I would say the portrayal of the characters still aren't sticking and not as warm. I don't think that the portrayals are as good. I don't think I care or know enough about the characters as much as I do in comparison to the previous iterations. If I'm comparing performances, I would say that this is better than the 2014 Fantastic Four in terms of the characters' portrayals, but not as good and fleshed out as the characters from the 2000s Fantastic Four films. There is a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene. I would definitely stick around to watch them both. Definitely the mid-credit. The mid-credit's the most important one, I think. I feel like Galactus and the Silver Surfer, despite how epic and cool they are, they don't have much depth in terms of characterization. I guess the Silver Surfer has a bit more than Galactus. So that, to me, was a little bit disappointing because I thought we're better than that now, because it's almost the same level of characterization as in the previous iterations that we've seen on screen. So I was like, ugh. All in all, this is still the best MCU movie I've seen this year. So run to your nearest cinema, and yes, watch it in IMAX, watch it in 3D. Trust me, it's worth it. And I guess until next time, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. So you can check out some more videos right now, right there, right There, do you see them? Also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss a single video. Bye!